If you're learning C Sharp today, this error has probably ruined your day, the null exception. This is the most common C Sharp mistake beginners make today, and I'll show you why it happens and how to never see it again. And this is mistake number one. As you see here, you set it to null and try to print its name. This wouldn't work because you haven't given it in a name. Now you can change this by changing it to a new object, which allows you to set the name. Now, first off, you're gonna want to fix this so it checks if it's null first. As you see here, it checks. If it's not null, then you put this. Now you print the name, but it's not gonna print anything because you still haven't put in a name. So you would want to go like this. You want to set the name and put it whatever you want, John. And now this would work. And now the second problem is the index out of range exception. As you see here, you have an array of numbers. Now, if you're ever trying to access it by like this wouldn't work. It doesn't access by value. You don't access it because there's a number 6. You access it by its position. So now this is a 0 index position. You might wonder what that means. It means that it starts, this one is 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. This is position 4. So you would access it like this. It only goes up to 4 because it goes 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. And this is how you would fix this problem. Now, another problem that you might run into is if you go like this. It wouldn't work because int.parse, it has to have a number in it. Now, there is two ways you could fix this. Either you could put a number in the sequence, or you you could put int.tryparse. So if you put int.tryparse abc, I think this is better as a result. Now, as you see here, it comes out as result. This is much safer so that if it fails, it catches the error and it handles it for you instead of crashing the application as you see here. Now, in order to handle this more properly, you put else and you want to put invalid number. This right here goes to show that it is an invalid number and you can't do it. And it'll handle it for you and you should be fine. Now the next problem is, for example, if you have two numbers, int x equals 0 and int y equals 4. As you see here, you have two numbers. And now let's just say, for example, you try to print them. Now this would work, but it will crash. This can't be 0. You can't divide by 0 in C Sharp. So now the best way you can fix this is add a check and see if something is 0. If x equals 0, if x equals 0, then print nothing. Then if it's not 0, then you would print x times y, the result, basically securing it, making it more secure. Now you might see that there's these double things right here. Now I'm gonna make this very clear. When you put the x, when you put this, it assigns a value. For example, right here, x int x equals 4. Now, the other one, number one, this is basically checking checking if a value is true. It checks a. For now, I'm going to show you like this. If x equals 4. It checks if x equals 4. and this is how you would do it. Now you're gonna run into another issue right here, where if you have a list of numbers, as you see here, and you try to print the first number, this would crash because there is currently no numbers in the list. But this is an easy fix. Like I said, you have to check if something exists first. So you would want to do if numbers not any. This checks if any numbers exist in the form in the list box. Then you would print this one here. And it's a simple fix. And in these videos, if you pay more attention, I will show you screenshots of the exact errors of which